guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to film the how I did my makeup in high school video. If I can get my words together, that would be pretty cool, huh? Anyway, I graduated in 2010, and when I say that, it doesn't sound like it was that long ago, because like it just doesn't in my head. But when I go back and look at pictures, I realize that 8 years is actually a long time. And I guess by now it's almost 8.5-ish. I graduated in May of 2010. Anyway, so yeah, I went to go look at pictures and life was different. My hair was quite different. I was blonde through most of high school, whereas now I've embraced like my natural hair color. My style was fairly different in a way. I still did kind of like extremes, like I could dress like super feminine and girly, or like kind of grungy, punkish, emo 2007 style. I didn't wear a whole lot of makeup though, which I guess means this video is going to be super simple, but also kind of weird. But yeah, things were different. You know, MySpace was a thing, and posting overly edited avant-garde-ish pictures wasn't weird. It was just a thing. Maybe it's still a thing for like high school aged kids. I don't really know. I'm not there anymore. I thought I was way cooler than I actually was. If I look at these pictures, at least that's the vibe that I get. I thought I was way cooler than I was. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of a weird kid in high school because I didn't really care what people thought, but at the same time I cared what people thought, if that makes sense. Which I guess isn't that different than from how I am now. Like, I still do my makeup all like crazy and different, and don't really care what people think. I still wear what I want to wear, but at the same time, like, some part of your brain always kind of cares what people think. But yeah, turns out 2010 was just way further back than I realized. That's a way to make you feel old. So anyway, today we're gonna jump into how I did my makeup in high school. And I don't have all of the same products, obviously. I don't even remember the exact products that I used in high school, because somehow I always wondered how it was possible that I managed to do my makeup in high school like so fast in the morning and get all put together and have time to like do my hair and stuff. Because my hair like actually looked decent most of the time in high school. Not all the time, but most of the time. And whereas now I just kind of like pull it back a lot. Part of that's just because I work, but whatever. But then I started like pulling out the products that I used and realizing what wasn't a thing then and what I didn't use and all that stuff. And there's not a whole lot sitting in front of me right now. So yeah, like I said, don't have the exact products, but I'm going to have the same basic things. Some of the products I do have are exact, and that's kind of strange to me. A little bit. Maybe it's only one thing that's the same. I don't know. I don't remember if I used the Maybelline concealer back then. Can't remember. But my lipstick is definitely the same. And that's a little concerning. I don't know if I should still have this or still wear this, but we're gonna put it on my face today. So yeah, let's just do this thing. Okay, so for starters, primer wasn't a thing when I was in high school. So we're going to jump right in with foundation. Today I have the Maybelline 24-hour one. I have no idea what I used to use in high school. I just know that it was a liquid foundation. And beauty blenders weren't a thing. And I don't think I ever used a sponge, or like like those little wedge sponges. I don't think I really used those at all in high school. Or a brush. I just went in with my hands. That's what we did. It's a simpler time. So for those of you who don't know, I grew up in a small town in Arkansas. I still kind of live in a small town in Arkansas, but it's a different small town. And it wasn't the worst, but I don't know. Can anyone say they had like the best high school experience? I mean, nobody really likes high school, right? Like, looking back, you always know it wasn't like the worst time ever. You're just all dramatic teenagers, and it's really not the worst whenever you look back on it later. That's all I can really say about it. But I didn't date a lot in high school. I didn't have like a crazy amount of friends, but I did have friends in general, and I'm still friends with like a lot of people that I was friends with in high school, because we just are. And yeah, I guess I just made good friends in high school, so unlike a lot of people, I can say that I'm still friends with those same people, which is pretty cool. We like at least keep up with each other's lives, the ones that we're not super close anymore. But my best friend from high school is still my best friend, and yeah, I went to a lot of like dance nights at a club that was in my hometown. They would do like teen dance nights, which was pretty cool. So I'd go to that with some friends. I spent a lot of time with like my brother's band back then, which is probably why I didn't connect with a whole lot of people that I went to school with, because I was spending time with people that were like older than me. So, you know, it's hard to connect with people your age if you're not really like spending time with them. But I was in the school band, so I hung out with those people a lot too. Because when you're in high school band, you just end up spending a lot of time together, because you're going to competitions, you have practice, you have, you know, a lot of the same life schedule things happening. So yeah, high school wasn't terrible. Just while it was happening, it felt terrible. And now I'm going to go in with this concealer, the Maybelline concealer. It's in the color Ivory. The foundation was in the color Fair Porcelain. Pale Kid. Alright, and again, no sponges, no brushes, just my fingers and makeup. How was I not like covered in makeup on my hands through all of high school? That's what I want to know. So the upside is, when you use your fingers, you end up with the highest coverage you possibly can get from your concealer and your foundation, because there's nothing there to absorb the extras. There we have it. So, I don't know if I ever even realized back then that using a brush to do your foundation and concealer was like a possibility. I don't know if that ever even crossed my mind. Anyway, now I'm going to go in and powder my face. I do remember powdering my face in high school. I didn't use the e.l.f. powder though. I used like CoverGirl or something, I think. It was still a pressed powder though. This one is in Fair Light, and it's just the e.l.f. pressed finishing powder. So I'm going to put that all over my face. And then, I know I used bronzers at some point throughout my early makeup days. I don't think I wore it on a daily basis though, so I'm skipping that for now because I don't recall ever doing that. And highlight wasn't really a thing back then either that I can remember. At least not for me. I didn't start using highlight until like a couple years ago. And I'm still a little iffy on it. But blush was a thing, And I've basically used the same basic blush colors the entire time that I've always done my makeup. I don't change it up a whole lot because I'm not a big fan of blush. I'm always afraid of it just looking way too much for me. So today I've got the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the color medium pink. I can't talk today, so pop that on. Ta-da! Setting spray also wasn't a thing. I guess our faces just melted or something. Maybe our skin was more resilient 8 years ago. I don't really know. Eyeshadow primer, not a thing. But on my eyes, I didn't do my eye makeup that different from how I do it now, I guess. I just wasn't as good at it, aware of different techniques for it. I didn't watch like YouTube makeup tutorials or anything. I don't even know if those really were like a thing 8 years ago, but at least not like as popular as they are now. But from looking at pictures, it looks like I just did a lot of like brown and grays. I just kept things very neutral and basic. I don't remember what palette I was using back then. I probably threw it away whenever I went through and was like cleaning out all of my eyeshadows a while back, like a couple years ago. I don't remember when I cleaned all those out. I think it was 2 years ago before I moved. Anyway, today I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Flawless 2 palette. And I'm just going to go in with a couple of these like brown shades, like in this middle section here. You can see all the mess on that other bed. Alright, I'm just going to go in with like some of these middle shades and throw it on my eyelids. Not super particular about it. I didn't like do anything up in the creases. I literally would just do like a little bit of an all over color like up to the brow bone and then like a darker color on my eyelid because that's all I knew to do. I didn't know any different. It was 8 years ago. So I'm going to take this, start with just a light brown, go all over. Oh, and eyebrows. I didn't do anything with my eyebrows. I didn't even brush my eyebrows. How's that? Yeah, how's that? There you go. 2 shades of brown on my eyes. And then eyeliner. This is where most of my makeup happened. Eyeliner. Because I just put black eyeliner everywhere. It was on my waterline, it was on my lower lash line, it was on my upper lash line. We're just gonna go crazy with some eyeliner. Welcome. Welcome. Subtle, right? So I started off using this L'Oreal Matte Magic Infallible black eyeliner and it was just not working. Like I even put it on my hand a little bit and it like was not wanting to cooperate with me. I don't know if that's even going to focus on it. Anyway, so I switched to this Sephora one and decided to just let my camera cool down in the process because quite frankly, what do you need to watch? Like this is it, guys. Black eyeliner everywhere. It's on the top, it's on the bottom, it's in the waterline, top and bottom. It's everywhere. Welcome to the days of Avril Lavigne and Paramore. My eyes look absolutely crazy in the viewfinder. Absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. I mean, hey. Alright, so now I'm going to throw on some of this e.l.f. mascara. This is the Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. I don't know what kind of mascara I used back then. I think it was CoverGirl. I feel like I used to use a lot of CoverGirl makeup. I don't really know. Anyway. Alright. Is that intense enough? Yeah. I don't know what High School Sam was thinking. This was just the thing in my circle, I guess. In my world. You just wore a lot of eyeliner. And now, the last thing, the one thing that is literally still from my high school years, and that is this lipstick that doesn't even have a brand name on it anywhere. Nothing. No color name. But it is this purpley lipstick with kind of a brownish tint to it, I guess. When it wasn't this, I had like a purpley lip gloss that I would wear. I just always wore purple lipstick. These purpley brown colors, lots of eyeliner, neutral eyes, neutral eye shadow. But there it is. There is High School Sam in all her glory. Hold on. Let's take all this hair down, yeah? Get it all parted. And yes, I've been parting my hair the same way since forever. And you know what? That's fine. I did have bangs through part of my high school years, like early high school. And they laid about as funky as they do these days. Which is why I generally clip them back now that I'm growing them out. But yeah, other than the change in hair color, there we are. Also, I feel like if you go back, what, 3 years now, and watch like my first ever YouTube videos, my makeup looks kind of similar to this because I was still doing a whole lot of eyeliner because I always felt like black eyeliner made my eyes pop a lot, which, I mean, it does to an extent. I mean, so does brown eyeliner. Eyeliner in general makes me feel like I'm put together, but not this much. I'm so happy I've discovered the joys of having white eyeliner in the waterline and just using eyeshadow under the lash line, and wow. Wow. Also, I feel like my eyeshadow, again, didn't show up this well when I was in high school because I was just using like some really cheap eyeshadow or something, really old eyeshadow. I don't even know. So I literally don't even have it anymore. But yeah, there you go. High School Sam. That is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to, leave me a comment down below with what you think of my high school makeup, what year you graduated, what's changed in your makeup routine since you graduated. I don't know. Something. Anything. Just say hi. I don't care. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!